Thank you very much. I will ask you please to be very brief because I see there's still a lot of speakers. So if you can even be under the 3 minutes, I think the colleagues around the room would appreciate it in order to ensure there is time for everybody. This gentleman, then you, and there's a gentleman in the back. So I'll go 1, 2, 3 at the moment. Thank you.
Thank you, Madam Chair. Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Ahmad Shahidov. I represent Azerbaijan Institute for Democracy and Human Rights. And before starting my speech, I would like to kindly remind my Armenian colleagues who spoke before me, we are very close to peace agreement between Azerbaijan and Armenia. Please, instead of making hate speech here, it's more appropriate to call for peace, because war is not a good thing. War is a tragedy. And you have experienced this in your own lives. And we want peace with you, with Armenia. I also remind that there is no Shushi, it's Shusha, and there is no Nagorno-Karabakh, it's Karabakh region of Azerbaijan. So regarding today's topic, this issue affects all of us. And in today's world, where artificial intelligence is helping to spread false information at a rapid pace, the fight for truth has never been more important. When wars break out, disinformation isn't just something that happens on the side. It's used as a weapon, and it manipulates public opinion, justifies violence, and silences those who speak out. One of the most concerning examples of this is the war in Ukraine. Since Russia's full-scale invasion, we have seen an overwhelming amount of state-backed disinformation. The Russian government has pushed false stories about denazification, the protection of Russian speakers, and even strange claims about biolabs in Ukraine. These stories don't hold up to facts, but they have been spread intentionally to confuse and mislead people both inside the Russia and around the world. Disinformation isn't just about getting the facts wrong, it's about weakening democratic societies by creating division and distrust. The role of artificial intelligence in this problem is growing. Now disinformation is spread with more speed and precision than ever before. Deep fake videos, AI-generated propaganda, and fake social media accounts are being used to distort reality on a massive scale. Social media platforms, which should be spaces for free expression, are struggling to keep up with the flood of false content. So how do we fight back? First, we need to protect and strengthen independent journalism. A free press is the best defense against disinformation. Investigative journalism is vital because it uncovers the truth and holds those in power accountable. A key example of this is the case of the Russian house, Rus-Evi, in Azerbaijan. Thanks to investigative journalism, it was exposed that this center, which claimed to be a cultural hub, was actually a base for propaganda and intelligence activities. After Baku TV's special report on the Russian house in Azerbaijan, the Azerbaijani government took swift action and closed it down. This is a clear demonstration of how media and investigative journalism can be crucial in uncovering disinformation efforts and protecting national sovereignty, and governments must be aware and act decisively against such threats, ensuring transparency in foreign influence operations. And at the end, in this regard, I would like to put forward a few key recommendations for the participating states. Support independent journalism through funding, legal protection, and international collaboration. Strengthen fact-checking efforts and make sure accurate information spreads quickly. Hold social media platforms accountable with stronger regulations to combat disinformation. Invest in media literacy, education to give people the skills to critically assess the information they come across.
Thank you very much. And for those of you who have longer statements, you can distribute them, you can send them to the documents distribution list and just summarize here. Madam, yes.